I think Shopify is a main place which is helping brands, come and launch much more easily, etc. What's your take? How are you looking at the market, and what do you think is happening with this whole DTC thing in India at the moment?
Yeah, I think if we take a step back and understand why this is happening, right? I think the good thing is India as a population, of course, we're fairly populous as a country overall, as we know, but a very interesting part of our demographic is that it's a very young population, right? It's an entitled population. It's a population which has access to a lot of information, to a lot of data, and again, the word data again spikes up a different conversation altogether because in India, the cost of data is practically free, right? With the entire geo revolutions, and of course, then pushing the other telecom partners to also bring down the prices
The
substantially.
cheapest data
The
in the world.
cost,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, the cost per gigabyte is practically nothing, right? And I think on average, Indians consume about 30 to 35 GB of data every month. That's much higher than United Kingdom. I think UK has approximately under 10 GB of data every month as a consumption, right? And I think that demographic in itself is such a fairly exciting demographic to work towards, right? Because they want, they have access, they need things, and it's no more a saving economy, right? This young population is no more saving like our parents did, right? We are a spending economy. We want to own the best clothes and the best shoes, and we want to have access to entertainment. We want to watch the newest sports on our mobile phones.
yeah,
And I think that's what's making the entire D2C space really exciting is right that because what D2C actually enables us to do is to give a more personalized, customized experience to the end consumer. It really gives the power of holding the data, giving the power of the entire full funnel in the hands of the D2C brand. I think that's where the entire D2C movement sort of come in. And of course, players like Shopify only enable us to make this experience a lot simpler and quicker because of how they've built out the platforms to make it more accessible to more and more brands who want to come onto the platform at a fraction of the cost, at a fraction of the time as well required to set up an entire
yeah.
website from scratch. Right today, I mean, it's literally like you have kids who are under 15 who are making websites, who are doing drop shipping, for example, who are buying and selling online, all completely done through a Shopify website. And the experience is so seamless. The kind of integrations you can actually have on the website are absolutely mind blowing, right? So I think coming back to your question, right, the entire Indian economy has become such that it's a spending economy, it's a young economy, and I think that's giving the right kind of I would say a platform for D2C brands to sort of thrive onto. And of course, again, India is now the golden goose. Everyone's looking at India to sort of invest money into,
Right.
all the Chinese money is moving to India, and of course, it's the D2C the D2C brands who are actually lapping up this money and who are getting a large share of the VC funding coming in as well, right? So I think it's a great time to be here in India and sort of create something completely from scratch. So yeah, I think that's a quick introduction about that.
Yeah, and the whole Shopify ecosystem, right? I don't know if you read a few weeks back, Louis Vuitton kind of moved their store on Shopify, right?
Yeah,
And then we have the biggest brands of